Running up that hill, Kate Bush, appropriate, bearing in mind we are at Wiscombe Park, and we have been at Wiscombe Park all morning today at the British Hillclimb Championships 2023. Major event going on there in East Devon today and tomorrow. And right now, we're going to have a chat with a British champion 2019, 2021 and 2022. It is Wallace Menzies who's with us. Hello, Wallace. How are you?
Hello, I'm very good. Good
Excellent.
morning. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Now, I understand you've been going over the facts and figures, going over your telemetry, trying to just sort of tweak things ready for... It's the major run this afternoon, am I right?
Yeah, we've got two practices this morning, then a qualifying, and that's all aimed towards the main run of the afternoon, the runoff, where the points for the British Championship are on offer.
Okay, so what sort of time you're hoping for? I mean, I know the record is about 32 seconds. It's a bit damp in East Devon this morning. So what are you hoping for?
Well, it was a bit damp earlier. It was a kind of wet track, hoping if it stays dry and it dries under the trees, which takes a time, they've very helpfully resurfaced the track. The upside of that, if it's dry, it'll be super grippy, but at the minute it's a bit greasy. So just first practice, and that was a 37. I think, as you see, the record's well below that. That time will come tumbling down now that everybody's had a look at the track and got a feel for it. And the sun's out here, it's a beautiful day, so I'm hoping to get down towards the record this afternoon if it's dry. If it stays dry, which I think it's meant to.
Absolutely, you never know. What car are you driving?
It's a very specific hill climb car. It's a Gould GR 40, 57, making me think now. 59.
Yeah, right.
GR 59N.
But you've had this a few years, haven't you? You've had this car a few years?
2017 we've had this car.
Right. And just tell me then, because people in their mind's eye, of course, as I said, they look like Formula One cars, and people will be very familiar with Formula One on the telly, you know, the British Grand Prix and all the Grand Prix around the world, etc. You haven't, am I right in thinking you haven't got like the backing of a major manufacturer? You haven't got like a Mercedes or a McLaren behind you. You have to pretty much fund this through your own sponsorship and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very much Club Motorsport, wherever he's self-funded with a bit of help from some sponsors. So no, there's definitely no backing behind it. But yeah, the cars are very specific, kind of 430 kilos and about 700 brake horsepower. So
wow,
there's plenty of performance.
And what do you love about it, Wallace?
The challenge. I think you're against the hill, you're against yourself, but you're also against the competitors in your class. So. And you can start at any level, so you can start at 16, but bring your road car. You just need a reasonable, cheap helmet and gloves, and you can get going in the sport. So it's very, very accessible. It's very grassroots, right up from, I started in my Subaru Impreza to Westfields to small engine single-seaters to the big cars. So there's something there for everybody that enjoys motorsport to bring your own car and have a go and enjoy yourself.
And tell us a little bit about Wiscombe Park, because obviously you're on our turf, you're on our territory at the moment. You've done the hill climbs there, many times over the years. What does it mean to you, Wiscombe Park? Is it unique? Is it what's so special?
It's very, very, very unique. Brings its own set of very specific challenges. What I enjoy about it, there's a mix of everything. We go from down to first gear to right up to flat out just into fourth gear. So it's got tight technical parts to it. It's got long sweeping bits, and also we've got a really good blast from first gear right the way through the gears into another hairpin corner. So you've got to have a car that works with a bit of all of those things, and you've got to switch on as a driver to all of those bits.
Of course,
to get a good time.
And where are you in terms of the championship this year? Are you gunning for the title?
Yeah, we're currently leading it, but there's another 5 weekends to go, so 10 rounds. So we're about two-thirds of the way through. We've still got a third to go. So yeah, we're sitting quite good at the minute, but a lot can change quite quickly.
Well, of course. I mean, I assume, a mechanical problem can happen, on any course at any time, right? And then you're sort of a bit stuffed for that particular event. Yeah,
as well as the driver running out of talent, and you're relying on your friends that come and help you to fix it and get you out to the next one.
Yeah, right, absolutely. Listen, Wallace, when are you underway next then? When have you got your next hill climb there at Wiscombe today?
We'll probably have another run in about 45 minutes to an hour's time.
Excellent. And then the main race later on? The main run later on,
between 2 o'clock and 4:30, hopefully, probably near 4:30. I'm not quite sure.
Okay,
depends on running of other cars and
running
delays.
And the conditions and everything else. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, Wallace, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for joining us on BBC Radio Devon this morning. Wallace Menzies, who is the British Hillclimb Champion 2019, 2021 and 2022, who's competing today at Wiscombe Park in East Devon.